What is up, guys? Nick here today, and welcome to my guide on killing Corp on a pure and getting the most amount of kills possible on your account if you're going for the pet. So to do this, you're going to need at least 2 friends to make it worth your time. If you have an alt account and you have a Dragon Warhammer, a Bando's Godsword, and the Arclight, you're able to spec down Corp Beast all the way down to 0 all stats. So you take no damage and it has no defense and you can hit as high as possible. So to do this, you're going to want to use magic, because if you can get its magic defense all the way to 0, you can just fire surge the shit out of him. If you're going to try to use a twisted bow, you want him to have high mage. So if you spec him all the way down to 0, your twisted bow does pretty much nothing. Other than that, you're just going to be going with the armor crossbow with some ruby bolts and praying to God you're getting 100s non-stop, trying to force feed the kills to yourself. By doing this, I can hit mid 40s and actually out DPS my other account. So it's highly worth it. I definitely recommend it, but you're going to need some help to do this. So this is the gear that I'll be using. I have full Elder in a Cult Neck, the Seer's Ring imbued with the Tormented Bracelet, Wizard Boots, Tome of Fire, a little bit of prayer with the imbued cape, and I also have a Mystic Smoke Staff. I realize not everybody has the money for a Kodai. I currently don't have money for a Kodai either. This works just fine. It'll take place of the fire and air runes that you'll need, so just bring some Wrath runes. There's the house teleports to get in. I have a jewelry box in here. You're going to want to bring a cannon. That way you can set Corp up. I will show you guys how I'm going to set him up right now. It's 6, by the way, if you have everything built. So you're going to want Corp set up pretty close while you're speccing him down on your other accounts. I will show you real quick. I'm not even doing Corp right now, but I'll just show it for the sake. You're going to want to put your cannon down right about here. And we're going to use this to keep Corp really close while we're speccing down with our other accounts. And I have Auto Retaliate on because I'm a fucking idiot. We're also going to use the cannon to kill the core. So once we get it in there, basically when the cannon's firing, he's going to get stuck right here. That way when your other accounts are running in, they can just spec right there and tell you out. They're not running all the way across the room. So I'm not going to demonstrate the speccing right now. I have clips for that. But the way we're going to do this is using a private room. We're going to use a private room. You're going to have to use 200k. That way you can hold it on a different account or on this account. As long as you're in the clan chat with whoever you're with, you'll keep that room and it won't go away. But if everybody does leave the instance, you will lose everything that is inside, including your cannon if it goes in there. So, well, actually you might be able to claim your cannon, but that's besides the point. Let's actually get into how you are speccing down Corp on your other account, and then I'll show you guys a kill real quick and we will get this video done and out of the way. So if you guys have watched Iron Man do Corp, this is the exact method that they use. They hit about 2 to 4 Dragon Warhammer specs, following it up with 20 Arclight specs, and then 200 damage worth of Bando's Godsword specs. So this is exactly how I was doing it on my other account. I actually got the pet on this account as an Iron Man by doing the same exact method. So it's definitely worth it. It helps having a friend spec it down with you. So as you can see, you can enable this counter on RuneLight. If you go over to your side arrow and go over to the little settings thing, the configuration, you're going to scroll down to special attacks. And you could just enable a special attack counter and it'll keep track of them for you so you don't have to sit there and count. Back in the day when I did it, I counted and I lost my fucking mind. So we're going to repeatedly go in, do 2 to 4 Dragon Warhammer specs, 20 Arclight specs, and then 200 damage worth of Bando's Godsword specs, and he will have 0 stats. That's when you can go in on your pure and absolutely rain all holy hell. I'll skip forward to when we do that right now. So it took me and Mike about 4 to 5 minutes to spec Corp all the way down, but once you have it spec'd all the way down, it's very self-explanatory. You just go in and you kill it. You take no damage. I just have prayer, that's basically all I go through, and some emergency food if I need it. Basically, I was just not banking on this account and just sitting there. As you can see, the loot in my inventory. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. It definitely helps to have friends that are willing to let you get the kill count if you're trying to hunt the pet on your pure, by just stepping off and letting you do all the damage while you catch up to what they are. Just sit in Discord, grab a couple drinks, hang out with the boys, and go party it up at Corp and go for them. So if anybody gets any drops here on their pure, definitely send them in the Discord. I'd love to see them. There's another thing I wanted to talk about before I wrap this video up today as well. I put up a poll on YouTube the other day asking if I should go over to Twitch for streaming or stay onto YouTube. And it was surprising. It was over 70% said to stay onto YouTube, which is awesome. One of my longtime viewers, he's been watching for like 6 years or so, he sent me a message and wanted to talk about the whole Twitch YouTube thing. And he was concerned, there's no way to really support you as a content creator on YouTube the same way that you can on Twitch, and there's not as much room for growth. So I never really looked at YouTube like that. I kind of do it in my spare time. I work crazy hours. I'm a nurse in the hospital, especially with the whole coronavirus and everything right now. My hours are spread pretty thin and few and far between. So I'd like to share, my time as effectively as I can with you guys and try to give you the amount of content that you all deserve for kind of tagging along and making this community what it is today. We've gone up like 4,000 subscribers in the past couple months, and it's been so much fun. And we're right around the corner from 10K, which is absolutely amazing. So I'm super excited to announce that I've just launched memberships on YouTube. It's very similar to Twitch subscriptions. You can go down below, right next to the subscribe button, there's a join button. There's 3 different tiers at the moment that you can sign up for, and they have different perks per each. It's kind of just a base version for now. I just wanted to launch it, and I actually wanted to hear from you guys what other perks you guys would like to see. If you guys have any questions down below, please leave them. I truly appreciate all the support. I wish you guys the best of luck at Corp, and I will see you guys hopefully later this week. Have a good one, boys, and take care.